How is everyone doing? There is a few things going on in the verse at the time of this recording, including Jumptown. Now, Jumptown is a place where a lot of money can be made, and you really have to run the risk between finding a server where everyone just wants to make money, take the turns, be civilized, or the more fun version where people are fighting and trying to get control of Jumptown, to the people that just get out their Herc A2 and drop a bomb on Jumptown and just see what kind of destruction they can wreak. Basically, it's an event I don't take part in at all. I really don't care about making the most money as quickly as possible. I'm really not wanting to do any FPS with an event that's designed to be done with groups. If you are with a group of people and you have a number of you together doing Jumptown, it could actually be a lot better, because you would ideally need someone getting the boxes out of the drug machine, putting them in the entrance, someone at the entrance transporting them to the ship, and someone in the ship ready to take off if needed, and maybe even someone loading the ship. But what's the best thing to do when Jumptown is on? Is hit up one of the other areas. The best place to visit, I thought, I'm going to go check out Paradise Cove. Just coming into Paradise Cove now, over this ridge. It should be here. There it is. I haven't visited this place in quite a while, but it's a good place to visit because unlike a lot of the areas in the verse, you can't actually jump to Paradise Cove. You have to know the directions. You have to know how to get there. Unless you have a mission that brings you there, it's a place that isn't going to be visited by a lot of people. And as you can see here, absolutely empty. Also, different. I think this is like the change to Jumptown. Maybe it's the same design. I haven't been here since it was a much smaller area, but this is totally different. So I'm going to check this out, kind of looking for a good place to land. There's the front there, so we're going to turn around and we're going to land at the front. Now, I do kind of know the layout of Jumptown a bit, so this is going to be very similar to me, so I will at least know where to go. I'm going to look for loot crates, see what kind of loot I can find here. And although I'm not expecting to find any actual drugs here because the machines won't be running during the event in this location, there will be some things for me to find. So let's head on out there. Make sure you have a helmet and an undersuit on. You can see I don't have anything, but I do have access to local inventory, and that is awesome. It means I'm going to be able to find some stuff for sure. Now, I know there's an entrance at the bottom somewhere. I don't think there's any loot crates on the outside on the ground here. But the ramp I thought was on this side. Oh, it's over there. Okay, it's on the other side. We're going to go over there, get to the ramp, and this will bring us up inside. Is this... Nope, can't get this box. A lot of crates here. I don't remember all these crates being on the ramp. Let's kind of look through here. A little bit of visibility issues, but hopefully there's going to be some loot spawning here. Doesn't seem to be any down here. Sometimes there is. I love the look of this with all the things like the generators and the little bits of gear laying around. I really wish more things were lootable or movable with this. But let's go up this ladder here. We're going to head out to the top of the structure. This is how you get to the top of the structure as opposed to inside. You could also be landed on here by a vehicle, but I believe this is the only way to climb up. So let's start looking around. Look for some crates. That's an open crate. That's not what we're looking for. There's got to be something here. A little bit of blurriness and fogginess, but we're going to find something. Nice lived-in look here. Some gross-looking beds. Another ladder here. Let's go up here. No, maybe I'm going to luck out on this. Oh, there we go. Got ourselves a loot crate. This is a big one. It's going to have some guns. There we go. We got 2 guns, and we got some ammo, and looks like an attachment. But we're just going to loot everything quickly to local. Now that it's in local, it doesn't matter what happens. I have those guns in local. I can always fly back and grab them at another time. So looting to local is definitely a way to do it. Let's keep looking around here. Now that I know there's at least one box, that means there's going to be other ones spawning. There's one already. This one's a bit bigger. What's in here? Got some more handguns and ammo. Nothing. Nope, nothing else there. Alright, keep looking around. Now I do know, see this arrow here shows you there is an interior to this place, kind of behind these cloths here. Oh, another perfect. Another box here. Another big gun box. Perfect. Look at that. We are loading up with weapons, and this is going to be a good trip. Well worth the time. Now up here we can go on top. Nothing up here, but those guns there, you could grab those guns and use those to fire on other ships or defend yourself. This here, you duck through to get through here if you want, or you can go around on the left side. So empty ammo container, nothing we need there. Nothing, no, nothing there. Nothing inside that shipping container. Nothing. Alright, keep looking. The spawn for the loot is always different every time, so you might see it in one place the first time and not in the second. Now there is two entrances. This is what I consider to be the front entrance, and then there's the back entrance, but really I guess it depends on what side you prefer to land on. I prefer to land on this side, which I consider to be the front entrance. You could buy some drugs at the console there. I'll look at that later. We're going to go through here, look to see if we find anything. Now right on the right up here, that is one of the drug dispensers, but it is not functional right now. You can see the doors are closed there, so really nothing to grab out of there. Nothing. It's kind of disappointing. I was hoping to find more loot, but, you know, I've done alright to begin with, and there's still plenty to check out inside here. There we go. Another loot crate here. What do we got here? More attachments and ammo, and another pistol. Looks like a Ubrev maybe. I didn't really... Just kept moving. Oh, I didn't even notice that one at first. Good thing I hold down F. Oh, a med. So we got some like a med gun, and we got some like med pens and oxy pens. It looks like ultra toxin. I think was that the other one, or was that one of the drugs? I can't remember what it's called. Nothing. Oh, there we go. So there is that one in the corner there. This one looks like it'll be more long guns. Oh, no. This one is a couple helmets. That kind of surprised me. I thought that'd be another long gun box. Got ourselves another one here. There we go. Some more guns. So I am loading up on guns. Now I can do bunker missions. I don't care if I lose my gun on those because it didn't really cost me anything. Just took a little bit of a flight to get there. There is what I consider to be the back entrance. Goes out the back side. Nothing. Nothing. Suitcase. It's a shiny suitcase. Kind of looks like one of the suitcases from the forest. Some old grow-op that has fallen into disarray. Another drug dispenser on this side. Again, not functioning at this location during Jumptown. Lots of places for loot to spawn. No current spawn. 2BC, there we go. Another one. Not bad, not bad. Load that up into local. Again, everything in local is now safe. Don't have to worry about it for a while. And we are back at the front. Anything here? Nothing. I don't think. Alright. So there is one location I haven't gone to yet. It is right here. You gotta jump to go through here. And there's another loot in here. Oddly enough, I don't tend to find... Oh, another medical box. I don't tend to find a lot of stuff in this room. And I a lot of times mess up on jumping out of this little area. But if you're fighting a Jumptown, it's good and defensible because you can hole up in here and you can only really approach from one side. And if someone's in the doors, you can be hiding behind the doors. So here is the kiosk where you can actually buy some things. If you're going to buy something, I would suggest ignore the waste. But the ETAM and the Neon are both things that can be sold at Grim Hex. Now, if you are buying goods here, be aware that that location doesn't buy a lot of goods at one time. So when you buy the goods, you might have to spend some time sitting there selling, but the return on it is great. So we can look at this here. We can see we can buy 6 SCU for 36,044. Gonna confirm that. And then we can go to the ETAM. Oh, did it not buy? Oh, I don't know why that happened like that. So we got the ETAM, now we get the Neon, 34,700, or 34,000.7, so I guess it is 700. There we go. We have got ourselves some cargo. We have definitely not filled up. Now I could sit around here for a while, wait 15-20 minutes, see how much has restocked, and add a little bit more. But the more time you spend here, the longer you are risking being attacked by someone showing up. Again, this is not a place you can jump to easily, and most people are currently at Jumptown, which is making a lot more money than drug trading right now. And if I get scanned right now with this stuff in my hold, I'm going to get a crime stat. So not as safe to be doing the drug running as doing the Jumptown with the drugs in there. The drugs from Jumptown are a bit different. They're the smaller 1 SU boxes as opposed to these, but I can just transfer all this into my ship. And look at that, it's only 1% of my ship full of goods, so I could get a lot of guns. If I just kept coming back and loading up the local inventory, I could really get a lot of weapons at one time. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to head out. I'm going to head over to Grim Hex, and at Grim Hex, I'm going to just try to sell this ETAM and Neon. Is that what I bought? I was definitely Neon. I think it was ETAM. And see how much money I can make on selling those. It is going to take a while, but that is what we'll do. And then maybe I'm going to come back here and see if I can get any new loot and what I can find there. So we just got to get out of the Atmo. And you can see we are just in one of the moons of ArcCorp, and we're going to head over to Crusader, which is not too far away. Coming in for a landing now at Grim Hex. I actually took the Jumptown mission, thinking maybe I could sell these drugs at Port Olisar as part of the mission, because they are looking for people to sell the drugs that they take from Jumptown. However, like I said, those are 1 SU boxes, and these are the larger shipped boxes. They were not accepted there, so that is not a workaround. You can't use the drugs that you buy from one drug house and sell them during the event. Those are the 1 SU boxes, which I believe don't stick around if you log out and log in, so there's something you have to do during the event. So we're at Grim Hex now. We're going to go in. Fingers crossed that the elevators work, and we're going to just go to admin, and we're going to try to sell the goods that we have here. So here they are in these gray and blue labeled boxes, and we're going to go and hit the elevator, and as soon as we get out the main freight elevator, we'll head over to the admin. Coming in towards admin now, opening these doors, we're going to go check out this kiosk here, this commodity shop. We're going to select our Cutlass Black, and we're going to sell the goods. Now, I click sell on the other side here. I don't really need to do that. I can just go in the in demand here. So we have all our ETAM here. They're going to accept all of it for $54,039, and hopefully they're going to accept all our Neon. So because I have such a small amount, I could probably sell this all at once, and I can. $45,000 for that, and I've sold it all. What a quick, easy turnaround. If I had a full ship, there's a good chance I'd be sitting here for hours waiting for them one by one to kind of accept a little bit more after that initial sale. Also, this is why I buy both types of drugs. If you just buy Neon and you fill your ship up with Neon because it is actually a bigger margin, you end up not being able to sell it as quickly because they only accept a small amount. So 2 types, you're able to sell them at the same time. We are on our way now back, as you can see, to Paradise Cove, coming in for a landing. Now that that was such a success, I'm going to land again. Going to do a little bit more of the looting and maybe buy a little bit more drugs, try to really fill up my cargo hold. Also, I think maybe what I'll do is, instead of waiting around, I might try doing a little bit of server hopping. So I will load up with the drugs, load up with any loot, bedlog, see if bedlog works, and then once I do that, I will go back to this location and try again buying some of the drugs. So I just got to move a little bit forwards here. Try not to land on anything. What a beautiful landing right at the front entrance. Again, no one around, just all calm and peaceful for me. And we're going to head in and do some looting. Now, I'm not really going to bother showing you too much. I'll show you that there's this gun here. Can't pick that gun up because that gun is not part of the lootable material. It's just more of a set decoration. But I'm just going to quickly show you some of the looting here. You don't need to see me do the search and do the tour since I just did that. But you can see here, looting after looting after looting, and I will get a lot of goods. But I did find this, a package of drugs, and that was awesome. So I'm going to go put this in the ship. I'm going to make a decision. Am I going to just place this in the ship and bring it to a place to sell, or am I going to try to go and loot this place again doing server hopping? There's another drug bin. Going to grab that after I kind of check around my area. So The drugs, these ones I'm finding, if I decide to try bed logging, they are going to disappear. They're not going to stick around. But if I keep them, especially during the Jumptown event, I might be able to sell those ones for actually quite a good profit. So I'm going to think about that. At the same time, you can see I'm finding all these boxes while I carry this back to the ship. So I am doing quite a bit better finding a lot of guns and equipment during this second time visiting Paradise Cove. So looking around, looks like we're good. Might as well see if I can get any of the drugs at the same time. So we're going to choose the cutlass, and then we're going to choose the ETAM. How much can I buy here? Quite a bit. Try to buy that, see if it works. Perfect. Get a little bit of neon. Buy that. Oh, 11. So I am getting a lot more this time around versus the last time. Quite a good haul. Perfect. I've got about half of my cutlass full of all these drugs now, plus these 2 bundles. I could maybe go back, but I don't know. I think I want to try doing the bed log, see if that works. So first off, I was going to move these into this room here. The reason why is moving them here, they're kind of out of the way. In case I get more cargo, they're not going to be sitting potentially on a cargo grid, although I don't believe this is a cargo grid in this corner. But I just thought I would move these into the, I guess, the living quarter. I mean, I used to make fun of the living quarters of Drake ships, but the Corsair has made a pretty good one. Now, I've flown a bit away. I could go into space, or I have to land. I can't be hovering in the air when I sleep. That's a big change that's happened more recently. You used to be able to kind of just hover in the air and go to sleep, but now you have to be landed or in space. So we're going to lie down, going to go to sleep. I think I'm going to bed log, so I'm going to lose those 2 packages. They're going to be disappeared. But log out, log back in, see how we do. Log back in with no problem, coming in for landing again at the front entrance. I'm going to go and look around and see what I can find. Once again, I think I'll just do kind of a quick montage. You're not going to see too much of me searching around, but every time I find a good loot, I'll just show you me transferring it to locals. You can kind of see the kind of loot I've been finding at this location. I also realized I didn't transfer anything, I believe, to local the last time before I bed logged. So you can see those, the 2 things are gone, so I did lose those with my bed log, but I still have the cargo that I had in there. So drop the ramp, let's go out there and let's see what we can find. And whoa, okay, my ramp I think hit those bags that were just at the corner there. Oh, I hope this, oh no, oh no, flip over, not on your back. Oh, and it landed on the tower! Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm going to loot to local. So you can see all my loot. Here's all my loot. I'm going to show you everything I find. I'm going to try to jump into the ship off one of those crates. I'm going to see if I can get in there. But if not, I'm not going to make this a total waste. Although all that money I spent on those drugs that are in that hold, I mean, could be worse. The ship could have blown up. I think I have a way to fix this. If I can't jump into the ship, I'm going to try something else, and more than likely I'm going to be able to recover this. It's just going to be a slight amount more of work. But look at all the stuff I'm finding. This has been pretty good. I will be able to at least recoup some costs if everything goes wrong, and if not, I at least got a lot of equipment. As long as there's no wipe. Also, if there's no wipe, usually new patches come with like a character reset. What happens then is anything you have stored in local inventories just gets moved to your home location, with the exception of consumables. So things like food will disappear and ammo will disappear, but those guns should move to whatever home base I start at if there's no wipe. Maybe. Let's kind of look around. Done a little bit more of the looting here, and then it is time to try to recover the ship. So we're going to go over here onto this bin, jump up, and try to make this jump. If I can jump onto the top of the engine, or onto, I guess, the roof of the cargo bay, I should be good, but I don't think I can make those jumps, even in moon gravity. Nah. Okay. I don't think that's going to work. So, plan number 2, I'm going to move all this stuff to local inventory. I'm going to succumb to the cold and lack of oxygen on this moon. I'm going to freeze to death. And once I'm dead, I'm going to be respawning back at my home location. This is a horrible way to go. Something I wouldn't really normally do. A lot of times I'd ask for someone to give me a hand, but I don't want people to know where I am. And so this was a horrible choice, although maybe this will make a nice picture for the thumbnail of the video. See if I can get a good angle before I respawn, because I'm incapacitated for another like 20 seconds. Now, I'm returning to my ship. In the cutter, this is going to work absolutely. All I need to do is kind of open up the ship somehow. That's landing gear. That's not... I know... Okay, I don't know. Someone tell me, where is the external... No, where's the external ramp switch from the cockpit? There should be one, shouldn't there? Alright, don't worry about that. This is how you do it. You get out, and you go and open it. This is a cool little ship. I'm really actually impressed with the cutter. It's actually really cool. A lot of its design and the sound design that went into the clinky clankies of everything opening up, like this noise, so good. Whoever did that, good on you. We are now flying with ramp open. I also forgot how to... I think Deploy made those little side shields. The side shields are kind of cool. I don't know if they're really useful right now, but I think they're pretty cool. But here we are. We are in our little cutter, and we're going to aim our ramp at the ramp of the cuddy. And what we're going to do, we're going to get almost inside it, so that when I run down this ramp and jump into the cuddy, I should flip around in the gravity and go... Oh, I'm a little bit... There we go. I'm a little bit high there. I should flip around and land upside down in the gravity of the cuddy. So that looks pretty good. Get a little closer. I also don't want to be too close to it that when I get into the cutlass, it's going to be hard for me to fly away and not catch this ship when I'm trying to flip it over. But I should be able to do this now. Let's go. Fingers crossed that this works. I don't see why it won't. Run down, jump, and flip. And look at that. Oh, that worked out better than I thought. I thought I'd be laying on the floor and having to like get myself up. We are in the cutlass. And voila! We are giving a little happy wiggle. We are in the cutlass. We can... Oh, a little bit of a bounce off my other ship. Let's land this. We are good. We are safe. All our goods are safe. Now, unfortunately, that means I got to leave my cutter here. I can't bring it with me. Luckily, the claim time currently very short, and I'm not really like losing out. I know there's changes to claiming and insurance, but that little guy there, you saved me. Good job, my friend. Gonna do a little more looting while I'm here. Everything seems to respawn, so got lots of loot. You can see there. We're gonna close it up, and we're going to now with our full ship. I actually grabbed a little bit more of the goods while I was there. Let's transfer everything we got into the ship. Look at all this stuff, and that's only one page of inventory. We got tons of inventory. So happy about that. We are going to head back to Grimhex, and we're going to try selling this and see how long it takes to sell all these goods. In the elevator of Grimhex, always a bit of a surprise whether or not it's going to work, but that one worked awesome. And oh, well, something horrific happened here. Something about this reminds me of a video, like a movie with Chris O'Dowd, where he gets his like arm stuck in like a wall. That is horrifying. I don't know how to... Oh. Is he still moving? Still twitching? Well, I mean... Wow. That is creepy. Alright. We are down below the elevator, gonna head over to admin. If you don't know how to get to admin, super easy, super quick, this is where you go. We are gonna try selling the goods that I bought there. Unlike last time, this is definitely gonna take me longer because every time I sell, it's going to need me to wait until they bring back their stock inventories. You can say ETAM here. I have 16 and I can sell 5. So once I sell those, I'm not going to be able to sell ETAM for a while. I'm going to have to wait until they want more and then sell a few more. Because my ship is stored, everything is perfectly safe. I'm not going to lose it. I'm just not going to be able to leave here with the ship until I've sold it all. Neon, I can only sell a small fraction of that too. So both of these I'm going to keep selling back and forth, and hopefully I'm going to make a good profit. Back now at Everest Harbor, coming in for a landing. Successful visit to Paradise Cove. Would I suggest you go to Paradise Cove? Absolutely. Look at the loot you can find. It's super, super easy to get a bunch of guns and loot from there, especially if there's no one around. It's not really hard to find. Maybe I'll put out a video, so if you'd like to know the quick and easy way to get to Paradise Cove, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely make that video. You just fly to an orbital marker, and you just point and you fly. There's absolutely no math involved. You don't have to count distances. You just go there and fly. Super easy. So if you'd like to see that, let me know. But until then, I hope to see you soon in the verse. Please give this video a like and subscribe. And very soon, 3.19 is coming out, as well as Invictus, one of the biggest events in the verse. Lots of free ships to fly. Play for free. If you don't have Star Citizen, you want to give it a try, all you need to do is make yourself an account. Click the link below to use referral code, and that will guarantee when you get the game a little bit of extra bonus, whether it's bonus money or in some cases ships. Until then, until next time, I hope to see you all soon in the verse. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Goodbye.